So no stage kits for 392's. We got pre-stage kits for Hellcats, stage 1 and stage 2 for Hellcats. We've got pre-stage for Red Eyes, stage 1 and stage 2 for Red Eyes. That'll take your Red Eye a little under 900 horsepower. We've got stage kits for Hellcats that'll take your Hellcat a little over 800 horsepower. But we've got absolutely nothing for Scats. Nothing for 392's. And we're already in, what, April of this year, soon to be May, halfway through the year. No mention of Dodge putting out stage kits for 392's. It may be safe to say that the stage kits just aren't coming out for Scats, guys. I mean, this may be a Hellcat thing only, Hellcat and Red Eye thing only. Because I don't see anything about 392's whatsoever. I see a list that says that we should be getting something, but I don't see anything that says we are getting something. Let's talk about it. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Knockout360 here with another video, man. So as you can tell, I'm in the car. That makes this a car vlog. You already know what's going down when I come around. Let's get into it. I've got car content, car shows, car reviews, car meets. Anything and everything car related happens on this channel. So if you're into that, make sure that you stick around because you're in the right place. For everyone else, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you know what's coming out and when it's coming out. But what's not coming out is stage kits for 392's. I mean, what we do know for a fact is that they've always had stage kits for Hellcats and Red Eyes. You know what I'm saying? They've always had the crate engines, right? The 345 crate engines, drag pack crate engines, even 392 crate engines, Hellcat crate engines, Elephant crate engines. They've got all that stuff. So if you want a brand new engine, Direct Connections got you covered. If you want a Hellcat hood, fender flares, suspension, transmission, Direct Connections got you covered. Anything else as far as 392's are concerned, you're pretty much screwed. I mean, right now I'm looking at it, and as far as, and they call this modern performance, I'm looking at Red Eye pre-stage kit, Red Eye stage kit 1, and then Red Eye stage kit 2. They've got Hellcat pre-stage kit, Hellcat stage kit 1, and I believe most recently, and they didn't tell you this, they kind of slid this under it, but when they released the Demon 170, they also released stage kits for the Hellcat and Red Eye, and the Hellcat Red Eye. I think they also released the stage 2 kit for the Hellcat, and then they may have also released a Red Eye stage 3 kit for the Red Eye as well from the Direct Connection program. They slid that under, you know, obviously the Demon 170 is such, you know, large news that, you know, it's hard to get anything else out with that as far as news is concerned. But they did update the Red Eye and the Hellcat stage kit. So your Hellcat should be putting down well over 800 plus, maybe 850. And your Red Eye should be putting down well over 880, possibly 900 plus. Because if I'm not mistaken, the Red Eye stage kit 2 is going to put you right at about 888 or 885. So, I mean, that's damn near, that's Demon Plus right there. So you may be able to get a damn Demon 170 out of a Red Eye with the stage 3 kit. You know what I'm saying? But absolutely no mention of the 392. I'm going through the list now. Nothing. No mention whatsoever. If you want a cold air intake, they got you. If you want a TA hood cold air intake kit, they got you. Hellcat hood, front fascia, illuminated air catcher headlamp kit. Basically everything to make your Scat Pack look like a Hellcat, but not actually perform like a Hellcat. Because in all theory, according to the list, and I'm going to pull that list up right now. And this is a part of the 2-year Never Lift campaign that they're going with. So I'm looking at the document right now. Apparently, it should be Challenger RT Scat Pack. There should be a pre-stage, and then there should be a stage 1, and then there should be a stage 2. Charger RT Scat Pack, once again, pre-stage, stage 1, stage 2. All of these are, at one point or another, were listed as under development, which basically means they haven't been developed, they haven't been manufactured, and they certainly haven't been shipped out or anything like that. Everything else has pretty much been taken care of. Hellcat Red Eye Stage 3 was just recently released with the Demon 170. Superstock Red Eye Stage 3 also released. Hellcat Stage 2, which was just released. They released every damn thing except for the RT Scat Pack or the Scat Pack, right? They haven't released anything for the Demon SRT. That would be crazy. If you got an 840 horsepower Demon, and then they're supposed to be giving you up to a Demon Stage 2, pre-stage, Stage 1, and Stage 2, your Demon could be, in theory, putting down a little under 1,000 horsepower, maybe a little over when you think about it. If you get all three stages, the pre-stage, Stage 1, and Stage 2, you could have almost 1,000 horsepower for your Demon, which would null and void the damn Demon 170. So if you have a Demon and you're not interested in upgrading to the 170, if Dodge is going to hold true to their word, your Demon should be putting down a little under or a little over 1,000 horsepower, probably under, because that would kind of defeat the purpose of having a 170. But getting back to the task at hand, or the issue at hand, guys, is that I haven't heard a damn thing about the direct connection kits for the 392s. One of you guys emailed me a while back, because I did a video similar to this a couple months back, where basically they hadn't released anything about the 392 stage kits. And somebody basically told me in so many words that they're working on it. They don't have an ETA on it. It's still under development, but they are working on it. Now, mind you, that was probably last summer when the dude sent me that email. It is now, let's be honest here, we're pretty much at May of 2023. May is next week. We're pretty much at May of 2023, and Dodge hasn't released the damn stage kits for the 392s. And I personally think that the stage kits for the 392s are going to be the most valuable, just because I think there are more 392s on the streets than there are Hellcats. You know, me personally, I don't know anybody that's got a pre-stage, a stage 1 or stage 2 kit on their Hellcat as of yet. Talk to me, guys, if you've already set up an appointment, got your car taken care of. But I don't know anybody personally. Excuse me, I just had a big protein shake. But I don't know anybody personally that has taken their car to Dodge and got the stage kits on them at all. I don't even know if Dodge is you know, taking in cars for the stage kits right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if they're even, like, I just don't know anything about this program other than what I'm seeing on the internet, if that makes sense. When I go to Dodge to get my car taken care of, I don't see a damn thing that says power brokers or get your direct connection kits here. You know, I don't see anything about that. I don't hear anybody talking about it. I don't know anybody that's gotten the kits installed at all. I don't know anything about this damn program. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's just me. Maybe you guys can call me oblivious, but I would think if anybody would know, it would be me. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I don't know shit. I don't know anybody that's got the kits on their car. I don't know anybody that's scheduled. I don't know anybody that's talking about it. I don't know any dealership that's talking about it or advertising it. I don't know. If I'm wrong, obviously tell me. But specifically as it pertains to the Scats, man, like, they're up against the clock at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, Dodge is going to have to come out of the pocket and be like, listen, we're going to put them out or we're just not. I mean, it's not uncommon for companies to promise something and then not put it out or not fulfill it. Because I remember years ago, Apple promised that they were going to put out a multi-port charging kit, which basically would charge your iPhone, your Apple Watch, and your Apple AirPods all at the same time. They promised that. Like in a commercial, they promised that. In writing, they promised that. And then they reneged on that when it was time for it to actually be developed. They just realized we can't do it. Like, they literally said it's not coming out. You know what I'm saying? And they axed it. You know what I'm saying? They 60, is it 66'd it or 86'd it? 86. I think it's 86. I was going to say 69, but that's something totally different. They 86 that. Or 68 it. 86. I don't know. But you know what I mean? They cut it. They scrapped it. You know what I mean? And this may be one of the things that Dodge does as well, just because it's like, I don't hear anything about it, and we're almost halfway through the year. Now, mind you, I mean, we've got time, I guess. If Dodge isn't looking at it like they have to put these kits out by the end of the year, then I guess, in all due respect, we've got plenty of time, you know. I mean, unlimited amount of time if that's the case. But if they're trying to beat the 2023 deadline, which I would imagine they are, because if they're going to switch everything over from V8s, Hemis, Scats, and Cats to fucking Hurricane engines and electric, I would imagine they've got from now to the end of the year to get these kits out and get people coming to the dealership to get these kits installed. Because, you know, if they're just going to do a major switch over to the inline 6 engine and the electric, it would be weird to have Hellcats and Scat Packs next to electric cars and inline 6 engines. You know what I'm saying? I would imagine they want to completely switch that over to the future. but I haven't heard anything about it. Talk to me, guys. I mean, I'm sure you guys know more than me. I haven't heard a damn thing. The last I heard about direct connection was when the Demon 170 dropped. And when I was in Vegas, they mentioned that they were going to be releasing the Red Eye Stage 3 kits and the Hellcat Stage 2 or 3 kits. I can't remember. But they're basically going to be giving you the last kits for each one of those, but nothing for the 392s, to my recollection. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I don't remember them talking about that at all. And I don't know anybody that's getting these kits installed or have gotten these kits installed. If you have personally, let me know. I just don't know anybody. Like, nobody in my circle, nobody in my city's talking about it. You know, people are still going to Jose and Hose B to get their stuff installed. Nobody's going to Dodge. You know, this would create another revenue source for Dodge, because personally, I'm the type of guy, I don't like getting my car serviced in any way, shape, form, or fashion by like a mom and pop type dealership. Like, when it comes to my car, I'll pay extra to know that it's done correct and it's under warranty and that it's done by somebody certified. I've seen people, like, we've got people in my car club that have gone and gotten their tires, got new tires. And because they went to like a mom and pop shop, these people put their tires on inside out. I've seen that happen. I've seen people go to some of these, you know, mom and pop shops, and the lug nuts haven't been screwed on all the way. One guy said he was on the highway and his shit started shaking, and that's because the lug nuts wasn't screwed in. What I'm saying is, I simply haven't heard anything about the direct connection stage kits at all for Hellcats, Scat Packs at all. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I haven't heard anything, and we're getting close to the end of the year, and it's not looking good for us 392 guys. So talk to me. Whatever you know, let me know. But like I said, I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen anything. And to be honest with you, this is holding up a lot of people, because a lot of you guys don't want to upgrade, but you want the power. So you don't want to upgrade your 392 for obvious reasons. Nobody wants to go out and pay $100,000 for a damn Dodge. I get that. You would much rather pay $5,000–$10,000 to take your 392 485 horsepower naturally aspirated V8 to 550, 600 plus, right? Like, I think 600 horsepower is pretty much good for all 392 owners. I think all 392 owners, if you could get a kit that puts your car right at about 600, 610, 615, I think everybody would be happy. You know, I don't think there would be any 392 owner that's like, I want more power. I'm pretty sure that's plenty of power to get your 392 right at about 615, 630, 600 on the dot. That would please a lot of 392 owners, you know, and that right there would be much cheaper than going out and financing $100,000 jailbreak or $110,000 red eye jailbreak. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't want to do that. And I get that. And that's kind of the deciding factor that a lot of people have in the back of their head is that, listen, if this direct connection program is going to take my Scat from 485 to 600, I'll go that way all day long. And it's warrantied out by Dodge and the work is done by Dodge. I'm not worried at all. That takes away all of my worries. But if you can't guarantee me the direct connection is coming, I might have to start making some arrangements, talking to some people at dealerships, because it may be Hellcat time, you know? So I get that as well. Dodge is really messing with people's pockets this last year, man. A lot of shit's up in the air. But they need to come ahead and go ahead and say something or do something at least. Talk to me. What do you know? What have you heard? What have you read, man? Because obviously, you know, I don't know everything. I just know a lot about a little bit, or a little bit about a lot. So talk to me, guys. It's always been your boy Knockout. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.